Today is January 26th, 2024. It's a non-oil change Friday. I'm in the Paradise City, which is St. Petersburg, Florida, because I just dropped off my first ride of the day. It's 1:43 p.m. I just picked up this guy. His name is Mark in Lakewood Ranch, which is in Vantrue County, and he was headed this way to the Dodge dealership over here. I know exactly where that is, so I brought it to people here a lot of times, so I know right where that is. What I'm doing now, instead of like posting the trips that I take every day, I'm posting tips for all drivers. So I need to pivot from posting videos of my rides to posting actually about what I know. And what I know is about driving. So these are tips that any driver can use. If you drive a vehicle, anybody can use it. These are useful for everybody. The very first thing is that you need some type of phone holder or some type of device to hold your cell phone. And for that, I use Lottie phone holders, because you can take care of it. You can put a phone, if it falls off, or if you need to hand it to somebody or you need to do something, you can do everything that you need to do with one hand with an Lottie phone holder. And that's absolutely what you need to do when you're driving. You need to be able to do what you need to do and have it not affect your driving at all. You need to keep your eyes on the road, but you need to be able to do what you need to do with your cell phone or whatever. The other thing is, of course, have a good dash cam. Like the dash cam, this dash cam that I use is awesome. It records outside the car, inside the car, and it also has a microphone. And when you look at the files on this dash cam, it separates the ones outside from the files inside. And it puts the audio from the microphone on both of those files. Very, very handy. So like, for example, if you look on ridesharedriver.blog, there's an instance where I got pulled over by a police officer once. The microphone on this dash cam picked that right up. So everything that happens when you get pulled over is recorded, and that's absolutely necessary. Also, this is something that every driver can use. I learned this when I was driving tonight, I think in like 2018 or 2019. When you're on the road, when you're driving, and you want to know if you can get over or not, if you can see the vehicle behind you, if you can see both of their headlights and any one of your rearview mirrors, then you get past that person safely without touching them. That's very important. Also, one thing that I hear a lot from riders, and I've noticed this a lot, is that a lot of people, when they're driving, especially on the interstate, they don't want anybody to get in front of them. They think that if somebody gets in front of them, they think it's like a race. It's not. Let people get in front of you. Who cares? Let people go. Be courteous. Let people go by. Those people are usually risk. Let them go by. Another thing that I do in my car, everything in my car is I can do with one hand. Like, for example, I use the MP3 player and I play cover songs, and I keep it VELCRO to the seat between my knees. So, and every once in a while, I'll put my MP3 player on shuffle, and it'll play the same song that I've already played, that it's already played on. It's on shuffle, so I can just reach down there and then just direct it to the next song. No big deal. I keep it close for that reason. Right now I'm in Northport, which I think I checked, and I just dropped dude off in Northport, And Northport is in Sarasota County. Sarasota County is very big. I live in Manatee County, so we hopped over. No, we didn't really hop over any counties, but I went to the next county south and dropped this dude off. I've driven him before. He's pretty cool. I got like a little over $30 for that ride, and now I'm on my way back to Manatee County. And when I picked him up and I started the trip, it was like at 3 o'clock. Right now it's 4:11 p.m. Today is Friday, January 26, 2024. So when I started the trip with him, I calculated that I was going to be dropping him off in about an hour. So it was going to be 4 o'clock, and then when I dropped him off to get back to Manatee County, to get back home, it was going to be another hour. So I started the, I started the GPS to get back home, and there's a lot of congestion I noticed on the way down on the side of the road that I'm on now. And when I started the ways to get home, it told me it was going to be an hour and a half to get home. I calculated it was going to be an hour. So there's a half an hour worth of traffic there. It's Friday, so that's what happens. There's more cars on the road. There's more and more cars on the road every day. So every day there's more cars getting on the road. So when you run into traffic, sometimes it's because of an accident. Most times it's because of congestion, because there's more cars on the road and there's the same amount of lanes. And each year there's more and more cars on the road. I don't like being stuck in traffic, but it's the way that it is. I mean, like 10, 20, 30 years ago, there was not nearly as much traffic on the road as there is now. I run into traffic all the time. And I don't like it at all.